Hello, welcome to my live stream today. I'm a little fired up, so this is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one to share out with all your folks who have an online business, who would like to start an online business, or maybe rebranding their online business. So as you can see, the common theme is online business, and in particular, visibility and or invisibility. So I am excited to talk about this. And as you hop on, hello, welcome. Make sure to say hello. Tell me where you're tuning in from today. Hello, Janya. I love to see everybody coming in from all over the world and really just coming together. So amazing. It is one of the most beautiful things about live video is the pure connection we have with people who we probably never would have crossed paths with. Hi, Janya. Hello, Patricia from Vancouver. Welcome. So you guys, I'm going to talk to you about 3 lies that you may be telling yourself. And I will be, yay, PDX. What's up, Rachel? Glad you made it. You know, we all tell ourselves lies. We could call them stories. We could call them a lot of different things. But the truth is that we need other people sometimes to show us really what is possible and what has worked for them. Because when we get caught in our own limiting beliefs and the things that we tell ourselves to keep us small, to keep us invisible, it is really important to get checked. And so I am here to check you a little bit today, and I'll give you a little background as to why I'm even talking about this. But a lot of you did my 5-day challenge last week, my live video challenge, and some of you may not have. But I kind of wanted to fill you in a little bit on my experience from, you know, the mediator, the host standpoint. And also, you guys, this is going to be a great video to share out if you have any friends who are in the online business world who are wanting to show up more, to play a bigger game, to rid themselves of that small thinking, then this is a great video to share out. So I would really appreciate that and give you a massive shout out and a virtual hug if you would do that right now. Thank you. So hosting a 5-day really video and visibility challenge was fascinating for me because what I saw, thank you for sharing. I didn't see who that was, but from what I saw is that there are so many women right now. Michelle, thank you. So many women who have a message that is burning in their belly. Do you have a message that's burning in your belly to tell people, to share it because you know it will help them? That's exactly what I'm going to talk about and why we don't do it, why we hold ourselves back from doing it. So if we've never met, hi, I'm Jaya Rose from JayaRoseCoaching.com, where I am the visibility queen and I help you get seen for being you. And part of getting seen for being you means you have to actually show up. And it also means, thank you, Crystal, for sharing. It also means that you have to show up at times that it is very uncomfortable. And so what I saw in my challenge is that it's possible to show up when it's uncomfortable. It's possible to do a lot of things we never thought were possible, right? And inside of a safe space, it seemed really comfortable. And so a couple things that came up for me afterwards is kind of like this crash, right? Everybody had all this high energy and everybody's participating. And from my standpoint, everybody seemed like they want it badly. Like, I'm going to really show up because I want it. I want it. And what is it that you want? What is it? What is that thing? And we can call it your why or your motivation or the reason that you know your message is valuable. What is that? Because that is the thing that needs to show up continuously over and over. And when it's not, and when we're allowing our fear to be stronger and greater than that reason, that why, then we hit roadblocks. And what happens is oftentimes we become paralyzed. And so I've seen 3 things happen, really from studying people, because I'm a big people watcher. I love people. So I wrote these things down, so I'm just gonna pull them out because I would love to know in the comments if you resonate with these lies, okay? And if you're telling yourself these lies and you hear me and you say, Jaya, I feel you, I'm picking up what you're putting down and I resonate with this. Well, what I want you to do is I want you to give yourself permission right here and now to knock it off. Stop it. Because the reality is, if you have a message that is burning in your belly, thank you for sharing, Pamela. If you have a message that is burning in your belly and you know that that message can help people, maybe it can help one person. Maybe it can help 10 people or 30 people or 300 million people. Either way, it is so important that you share that message. And I'm just basically sick and tired of hearing excuses to get in the way of you stepping into that greatness and really showing other people what is possible and helping them. It's not right. Like, it's straight up not right. And I'm calling a spade, and let's just go. Let's go. So you guys ready? Put a number 1 in the comments if you are ready to hear the lie. The lie. I know it's weird to say lie, but lie number 1. I'll wait. I'll read number 1. I see a number 1. Jackie says, yes, that is exactly what I spoke about. I was definitely in those lies and made the decision today to stop that fear and BS. Nice job. Really awesome. Awesome. All right. So lie number 1 I see often is no one is listening. Nobody's listening to me. Not very many people get on my video. Not very many people comment or like it. No one's listening. It doesn't really matter if I show up. Go ahead and raise your hand if you have told yourself this, because guess what? I call myself the visibility queen, and I probably tell myself that at least once a day. But I don't tell myself it 100 or 1,000 times a day, and it doesn't get to win, okay? Because the idea that no one is listening is total bullshit. And the only reason nobody is listening is because you're not showing up. That's it. And so it's the chicken or the egg. The people are not, let me repeat, the people are not going to be lined up outside of your door waiting and begging you to share your message and to pay you big money to work with you if you are not sticking your neck out, showing up, and doing it all of the time, even when you don't want to. It's got to be that strong. It has to be severe. Like, you have like the most severe case of sharing your message-itis. Like, it's go time. Deb says, haha, you got it, girl. So true. Love your work. Oh, I love your work too, Deb. It has to be. And so if you're telling yourself lie number 1, which is no one is listening, no one cares what I have to say, here's the reality. Here's the truth bomb for you. You don't value your message. And it takes that. It takes believing in your message so much that I don't care if there's no one on this video. I don't care if there's one person on this video. I'm going to share this message because I fucking believe in it. And that is how hardcore you have to be about you and your mission in order to get seen online. And it's that passion that's going to draw people to you. It's just the way it is, right? Okay, so number 2, let's move on. Go ahead and put a number 2 in the comments if you're ready for number 2. Thank you guys for joining as you're popping on. I think some of you are popping in and out. That's a little funny. Constantina says, fucking believe it, baby. I know. Did I drop the F-bomb? All right, number 2. Here's another one. Okay, you guys tell me if you relate to this at all. It's crowded in the marketplace. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of other people who do what I do. And how am I supposed to get seen? Because it's so crowded. And it is, I think, one of the more common things that we say. And yet I want to tell you right now that's an excuse as well. Because here's the thing, and I can't make it any more simple than this. There is not one other you. There is not one other me. I am the only one that can deliver this message to you with this flavor. And if you pick it up, then that is perfect. And you are that person for somebody. So to say that it's too crowded, that, you know, it doesn't really matter. This does go hand in hand a little bit with that number one, that no one's going to listen. But if you go ahead and blame it on the fact that it's a crowded marketplace, well, it's in fact the opposite of what you have the potential to be doing, because a crowded marketplace is the perfect place for you to be, because you don't have to do customer education, because all you need to do is just show up and be inside your truth, and people will notice you, one, because you're showing up, and two, because you're being you. So you don't want an uncrowded marketplace. You don't want a marketplace that doesn't know what you're even talking about because you're the first person to ever talk about it, right? So it's actually to your advantage in terms of marketing to have competitors. It is. So get it. It's a myth. It's a myth. Myth busting, truth bomb. Here it is. It's not a crowded marketplace. It's a limiting belief. So when that comes up, check yourself and just say, okay, yes, it's a crowded marketplace. Yes, and let me take some action. Because the action is what's going to get you into that crowded marketplace and help you make a name and a brand and a living for yourself and your family. And isn't that what this is about? And if you really want, if this is your job, like your job is to be you inside your business and share your message, then that type of limiting belief is only going to make you fail. Love you. Okay, let's go for number 3. This one is going to be a hot topic. Are you guys ready? Crystal says, check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's right, girl. Do it. Check yourself. All right, you guys. So let's go for number 3. Go ahead and put a number 3 in the comments. Like I said, this one might be a little touchy. And just know that I only ever speak about things that have been true for me. And I do come with love and no judgment. It's just that you need to hear it sometimes. And I know I've needed to hear it. Okay. So I'm being that for you. So here we go. Number 3, you guys, and this is in direct relation to everybody who took the amazing Boom Your Biz video challenge and you got the feeling of what it feels like to be on video and get positive feedback and have people hop on and support you and help you really hone that message and share that message. That feels good, doesn't it? And the fact that Rock Your Videos, the card is open until tomorrow night, and that it is the perfect way to get your message out in a big way and take that a step further. So the fact that 350 women signed up for my challenge and at least 100, which is amazing. We're posting videos every single day, and that I gave away a free scholarship, and lots and lots of women got on video and said why they wanted to win that scholarship and how exciting it would be and what it would do for your business. And this is what I want to say to you. That is your truth. You came and you said your truth and you said why it would help you and support you. Why the next step, if the next step is video, if your next step is booming your business, if your next step is making the income and impact you truly want, well, it's only good if you're going to get it for free. Is it only good for you if you're going to get it for free? Because what I want to say to you, and I'm getting hot, I want to take off my sweater, I'm going to cry and I'm going to scream and jump up and down and throw a huge fit like a fucking baby, because it makes me so angry. Not because you don't want to pay me. Not because you maybe don't even like me. I don't care. It makes me angry because to think that you have so much love and so much passion and so much courage that you'll get on video and talk about why taking Rock Your Videos or going to the next level in your business using video is right for you. Why right now? Why right now is right for you. Yet you won't put your money where your mouth is. And you won't actually step up and invest in yourself. And that's a big problem. It's a big problem, one, because you're wasting your time. Because if you're not actually here to make an impact and do it, then what are you doing? And there's a difference between not being ready, like you legitimately just, you know, you're not ready to boom your biz. But if you're ready to take a business challenge that's about booming your business and you say that you want it, well, then you have to really want it. And you have to be willing to walk through mud and walk through fire and stand in the pouring rain and be freezing cold and pee in your pants. I don't know, but you have to be willing to be uncomfortable. And at the very least, you have to be willing to invest in yourself, because okay, and now correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I want to see some comments, and you know what? I see a large number of people just dropped off, and you know why? Because they're not ready to hear this, and that's okay. I'm okay with that, because I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to courageous leaders who are ready to do whatever it takes to get your message out into the world, because you know that it's valuable, and there's value in your message, and there's value in you believing in it, and that value is going to equal money, right? You want people to pay you. So if you want people to pay you, then you have to pay to play. If what you want is to boom your business with video and you think I can help you, if not, then that's no big deal. But if you know what your next step is, and the only reason you're not doing it is because you're saying to yourself, I can't afford it. Well, all I can say is this: can you afford not to? Can you afford to keep wasting time? Can you afford to not take the next step because you're scared or because you just don't think you can? Because I don't know that many people in like modern day that can't finance $500 to start the program. Okay. So it's not that. It's not. I've invested so much money into my business when I had no idea whether it was going to work out. When I had no idea whether it was the right thing to do. With no permission. Actually, with my husband, probably not even that thrilled about it in the moment. And you know why I did it? So that I could be here right now doing this for you. Because if I didn't have a thriving business behind this, well, then I'd probably be too stressed out trying to pay my bills and have no childcare and be really not that happy because I'm not thriving. Well, then I wouldn't be here right now showing up for you. And I wouldn't be running a 5-day challenge. And I wouldn't be able to do everything I do. The reason I can do this is because I have a thriving business. And the reason I have a thriving business is because I believe in myself. And I believe in my message. And I continually show up and invest in myself. And that is what I have seen other successful people do. That is the model I believe in. And if you want that, if you know it's your time, you have to do it, even if it's scary. And if you're not doing it because it's scary, well, then entrepreneurship is probably not the right choice for you. So now that I have that off my chest, thank you for indulging me. I've been like a little bit stewing on it. And here's the thing. I love ya, and I just want to see you shine, and I want to see all the people who you can help shine. And it's our job, because let's be honest, okay? Biggest truth bomb of them all. On the 20th, which is like just a few days away, Mr. President-elect is getting sworn in, and like, if there has ever been a time in history to take our motherfucking power back and stand in our light and stand in our truth and show up and do the thing, even if it's scary, it's right now. It's right now. It is so right now. So let's do it. Let's do it together. I'm following the lead of others. You can follow the lead of me. Let's embrace hands and do this thing together. All right, you guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you for sharing the video if you did. And I will see you on my next live stream. Click the link above if you want to find out more about Rock Your Videos. Bye.